than I do.
Yeah. Oh, look at that giant right there, boys. Woo, woo, woo. Check it out there. Makes up for that 2.5 pounder that I lost a minute ago. And then caught me a 2.5 incher. That's better. Oh, yeah. Yep, I ain't even picking my pole up till 7:01.
Well, I picked my pole up, but I ain't put it in the water.
If it's 7, I can at least touch one of my rods.
Oh yeah, it's 7 o'clock.
Let me put a little juice on here.
We got 7:01.
7:01. Well, catch a fish. What are you waiting on?
I didn't want to start out ahead of it.
Oh, you get ahead, so this. Don't worry about getting the lead on me. Caught one yet? Oh, you caught a bonnet. Look at that. All right. Did you break off already?
Oh no.
You know, I was about to say, I'll go get it for you.
Oh no.
I know you ain't gonna let me. Huh? You did catch one.
Well, no, that was when I was coming in.
Really?
Yeah, I was hung on a bonnet.
Oh. It was our typical day, really. Yes. We fish all the time. We eat a lot of fish, and this is one of our favorite hobbies to do. Our big fish were scattered all day. Yeah. We you know, big fish for us just come when they come. We're not. I don't even know how to go target. Hey, I'm going to fish here to catch a big fish. I just fish for fish, and then cull through them. Here, I turned a 2.5 loose, but we got about that's probably about at least 1.5 pounds.
Yeah. I can see mine better. There he is. Go.
He ain't no biggin', but it's a fish. All right, GoPro, that's number 2. He ain't very big, but we are keeping the first 7 that come into this boat that are over. Ooh, I don't even know if he's over 9 inches. I may have to throw him back anyway. You need a net? All right, that's a decent fish. We'll see how it goes. But he only goes to 9 inches. There we go. There's another one. That puts us at 4.
We love to fish. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing more enjoyable to me than doing this right here. Any kind of fishing, I'd rather do this than anything. And he's the same way. We both had the same teacher that got us started. My dad got us started on it, and we just can't quit.
You know, I grew up bass fishing with my dad, and they had these company tournaments in the company he worked in. And it was real similar to what's going on today. My dad had a very small boat, and you know, we had a 15-horse Johnson on a 12-foot Lucraft fiberglass boat. Guys had gamblers and rangers and, you know, all the big bass boat type guys. But I think we won like 7 of them in a row.
Yeah, that's a netter. All right, YouTube, there's a pretty decent one. There he is. I knew there was one right here somewhere. I think he made one. Yeah. Oh, on that. Hey, don't lose it. Don't lose it. You got him? Yeah. That's the second biggest fish.
Yeah.
And that puts us at our 7.
I'm 54 years old. They just talked me into fishing my first spec tournament last year. So, and they've been after me for a while, I can tell you. I've been turning them down. I don't have that competitive nature. And I made up my mind a long time ago, I ain't never gonna be a rich man, so I don't care about the money either. We're just out here to enjoy ourselves, catch fish. Oh, come on. That's sized up for sure. Yes, sir. We just gained a couple ounces, boys.
Keep talking to us, you're doing good.
We just gained a couple ounces.
Ooh, that might be a big one. That is a big one.
Big one?
Yes. Hopefully that one sizes us up a little bit. No, he ain't that big. I think he sizes us up, but he's not by much. We're only gonna gain a couple ounces.
But usually at the beginning of the year, chartreuse is usually the best to start with.
I can tell him 2 things for sure. Get you something with chartreuse on it, and don't fish nothing with blue on it. Blue is a waste of time. You ain't gonna catch no perch on blue. Not in his river. You'll catch a bass, but you ain't gonna catch no perch.
I haven't anyway.
Ooh, son. Yeah. That one have to put some brakes on the old rod right there. That's a good one, boys. He may get off. He does. Shut that camera off. There you go. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. That was a 2.5. I seen him good. It's so funny because we were talking last night and I'm like, man, we might just get paid and paid well to do what we freaking love to do. This is what we do. You know, we didn't do nothing different. We do it every chance we get.
We just wanted to see if we had a shot against the people that do it for a living. We just do what we always do and hope for the best. They do it for a living and we don't fish the same way they do, but if my partner in the front would start helping me a little bit, we'd be all right. But yeah, our first tournament we fished in.
That's a good one.
You got it? Yeah, our first tournament we fished in, I think we had 14.7. It was our weight with 7 fish.
You guys ain't such bad luck after all. It took a while. Come on, you in there. I know you're in there. I know it. I can see you. My live scope is telling me you're there.
If we ever figure out how to work them electronics or something that might work good for us, we don't own none. But we have jokes about it all the time. Like the next tournament, we're really gonna have one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a big magnifying glass and I'm gonna put it up on the front of the boat and I'm gonna tell them that's how we look for fish. No batteries required.
And I'll turn that thing back on. What sizes?
That.
All right, let's weigh it. Got it. That is a fat jerker. Oh yeah, that's a 110. So that culls us up, Bobby. I never had a scale to weigh fish with, but I'm an engineer by trade and I got a testing business and we have to weigh all kinds of things. So I'm very confident with a scale. So we bought us a scale. And then yesterday I weighed all the fish and then color coded them and wrote down what they weighed, and then it was easy. We waited till we had, 10 or 12 pretty good fish, and then we went through them and weighed them all and documented what they weighed, and then it was easy to cull after that. Yeah, this is the first time. The other 2 tournaments, we found ourselves just guessing. Well, you think this one's bigger than that one? Well, yeah, I reckon he is. We were just guessing.
And we could have threw away something
we could
more.
We could have easy threw away a heavier fish because we didn't have no way to weigh them. We were looking at lengths, and that don't always go right. Then we had to guess. We didn't have a clue whether we had a good weight or not. We just knew our bite was kind of over. So there wasn't no sense to sit out there and just keep beating ourselves up. We just quit because we're old and tired. All right, time to go, baby, time to go. Cameraman, we gave it our all. We let leave nothing on the table. And we are done fishing, rods put up in legal time. We headed to the ramp to go see how we done. We just fished with simple jig poles. There's no depth finder, no GPS, no live scope, no nothing in the boat. There never is. We fish the same way we've been fishing for the last 30 years?
At least
30 years. We really didn't do a thing different than what we've been doing for 30 years. Because that's all we did. We went out yesterday and today and just had fun.
Yeah.
And even when you guys come by to interview us while we was out on the water, you said, you guys seem like you're having the most fun. And I told Bobby, I said, that's the best compliment we're gonna get all day.
Yeah.
That means more to me than anything else right there. Well, I'll tell you just how it went down today in the boat. I looked at him, and he's older than me by a few years, and I said, hey, I'm gonna ask you to do something, and you gotta do it. And he said, all right, what is it? He was hesitant. I said, you gotta promise to outlive me. And he said, why? I said, because I don't want to do this with nobody else but you. I love this man.
Yeah, we fish together all the time, hunt together, hang out together. Ever since I met him, we've been best friends. And fishing is one of the best ways to be friends.